So some common investment misconceptions that I come across quite often. Well, we can talk about residential mortgages versus investment property mortgages, and we can talk about super, for example. I've often come across clients that have really high incomes, and they have investment properties, and instead of directing their cash to super or other types of investments, they're paying down their investment properties. And what happens when you pay down your investment property, you inevitably owe the bank less money, therefore you have less interest that you're paying, and therefore you have less of a tax deduction. One of the main reasons that people get into investment property to begin with is because, hopefully the value of the property is going to go up, but you also have the interest, the cost of investing being tax deductible to the client. And that means if you're a really high income earner, let's say that there's a dog in the front. If you're paying down the investment loan, you're lessening the tax advantage that you're getting because it's only costing you 3.5%, whereas elsewhere you could be earning, let's say investing it in super, 8%. So your return inside the super fund is generally going to be better than the cost of paying down your investment property. So that, I just see that day in and day out, whether it's your primary residence or an investment, it's definitely worth considering paying down the debt on your primary residence more quickly than your debt on your investment property. That generally makes more sense. This all depends on your own circumstances and where you're at. Also depends on what your plans are with the money and what your plans are with the investment that you're making.